Boom! Welcome to your new favorite low-profile mic arm. This is the Elgato Wave Mic Arm Pro. Awesome low-profile mic arm. The first thing you're going to notice about this mic arm whenever you touch it and pull it out of the box is it feels like quality. I mean, these arms, when you first grab these arms out of the box, you're like, whoa, that's actual metal, you know. And there's also cable channels here to hide your cable. And I thought, well, surely this little cap here that goes over that cable, surely that's going to be plastic. Nope, that's metal too. Then I thought, well, okay, well, surely the ball head here is going to be plastic or some sort of a composite. Nope, that's metal too, right? In fact, that whole stem is metal, heavy duty metal. Even our little adjustment washer here, right? Even that's a thick metal. So the first thing you notice about this is just insane quality. Of course, we have free adjustment here. It's got a gas spring in it, so you don't have to loosen something and tighten stuff every time you want to move it. Just move it wherever you want. 360 degrees of rotation and silent operation, by the way, you know. Again, it is on that ball head, so I can, of course, orient it with my mic sort of downwards like you would have in a standard mic arm. But of course, it's low profile. A common way to use low profile arms is with the mic kind of up, like, you know, tilted back and up like this here. So of course you can use it just like that with this mic arm too. But I can even pull it like way out there like this, or have it completely underneath me like this, have a clear view of my monitor. I don't have that bar in the way, but, you know, which you often get with a lot of your standard, you know, mic boom arms. I have a 3-inch extender on this too, which it doesn't come with a 3-inch extender, and you don't need the 3-inch extender even for the SM7B. I just like to have it. But even with that 3-inch extender, look at this. I can pull that straight out, and look at this. It stays there, right? It's not moving, but I can move it whenever I need to. So super high quality mic arm. You know, the mic arm that this is competing with is one that you often see on the most popular podcast of all time, the Joe Rogan Experience. And this is the mic arm that he uses here. And as you can see, this mic arm is $480 with the mount. So that's, you know, that's pretty expensive. And if you look at the specs of it, it has a reach of 29 inches total, whereas the Elgato has a reach of 29.5 inches, and that includes the ball head. Then whenever you look at how much weight can this mic arm take, it's 5 pounds. Now, listen, 5 pounds is actually quite a lot, and you're probably not going to find mic arms that or mics that are over 5 pounds. But if you look at the Elgato, the weight capacity of this arm is 6.61 pounds, which is insane for this mic arm. That is a fraction of the cost of one of the most popular mic arms out there. So this one is dramatically cheaper, and as far as the specs go, it's actually spec'd better overall. With a standard mic arm, you often have sort of that bar covering, you know, a side of your face, and you just have a microphone there, and you can't quite see what's going on. So with your low profile arms, it's really cool to be able to get it out of the way. And also, because it is a low profile arm, you can actually put it underneath your monitors and have it coming straight out at you. So then again, you don't have anything blocking your view of your gaming or podcasting or whatever it is that you're doing. So set up like this, I do have the riser on it. It does have a riser, but set up in the standard way, you're going to have about 2.4 inches of clearance for this bottom bar here. Okay, if that's not, I mean, that's enough for your keyboard, your mouse, things like that to easily swivel over top, assuming you have it over there for some reason, but whatever. But it also has that riser, which is going to raise it up to a total of around 3.9 inches of clearance there, which is enough to go over pretty much anything. You know, I could even have this with that riser installed. I could easily swivel over top of my Audient ID44 Mark II audio interface. So Elgato really thought of everything and making a high quality arm that's all metal. I mean, even these joint caps are made of metal, which is what they went. If you look at your mount or your desk mount, your desk clamp, that thing is like a weapon. It is super heavy duty, man. They really did go above and beyond in designing this mic arm. It just feels, like I said, from the moment you touch it, it feels like just complete quality. And again, having that low profile keeps everything out of your line of vision. No matter how you want to orient this thing. Again, orient it, change it around on the fly, move it up, move it down, move it over, move it back, put it like this, put it like this, put it like that. You know, however you want to have this thing, you can do it with this mic arm. So I highly suggest that you check out this mic arm. It's definitely one of my new favorites. And also, because this can hold up to 6.61 pounds, it's not just microphones that you can use with this mic arm. You could also mount things like cameras right? I'm thinking about getting another one of these so I can mount my camera to it so I don't have to have it way over, way over in the corner. All right, so now we're gonna head into a section where I unbox it and go over some more specifics for the amazing new Wave Mic Arm Pro from Elgato. All right, take a look at the box. Feel free to pause if you want to read all of this.
It holds steady through the storm, just like a friend. This Wave Mic Arm Pro, on which I can depend. Wave Mic Arm Pro, lifting my voice through thick and thin. It stands by my choice.
And we'll pop it open. Inside is your guide, lower support bar, riser, the upper bar, the clamp, and accessories are in this envelope. You'll get an Allen wrench, a 5/8 inch adapter, a 3/8 inch adapter, and the mount itself is a 1/4 inch. So here's everything laid out, and these bars do have some weight to them because they're made of metal. They really do feel like high quality. Underneath each bar is a channel to hide your XLR cable. These covers just pull off, and these are also made of metal, and they snap back on with magnets. Here's where you attach the microphone, and this is a ball head, so you can basically get any position that you want. And yes, the ball head is also made of metal. In fact, this whole piece is made of a heavy-duty metal. This is your desk clamp, again, very heavy-duty, made of metal. There's pads on the top and the bottom, so you don't scratch your desk, and it's expandable up to 2.4 inches. It also has a ratchet head on the bottom, so if you can't spin this around to tighten because of a desk leg or something, you can push this down and reposition the handle and tighten. All right, let's put it together. Attach the clamp to your desk, grab the bottom bar and insert it into the clamp, then grab the top bar and insert it into the bottom bar. Now, if you can't get this in, then loosen this screw with the Allen wrench and insert. Then you can retighten the screw to get the swivel action that you prefer. And of course, you can do the same thing with this joint too. All right, so that's it. It's all put together, very easy. So like this, you have about 2.4 inches of clearance for that bottom bar, and that's gonna be enough for your mouse, keyboard, maybe a smaller Stream Deck, for example. But if you need more clearance, then you can attach the riser. So I'll loosen the joint, pop this out, put the riser in, and reattach the arm. All right. Then I'll tighten the joints a bit, just for a little stiffer swivel. And now we have about 3.9 inches of clearance, which is high enough to go over my audio interface. Both of these arms are 11.8 inches in length, with a total length of 29.5 inches, and that includes the ball head. The upper arm can tilt 70 degrees up and 50 degrees down. You can tighten or loosen the gas spring here, based on the weight of your microphone, so you don't get any slippage up or down. The joint caps are removable and replaceable, so if you don't want to have the logo up here, for example, you can switch it out with another one. You can also buy custom caps from the Elgato website, or even make your own if you have the proper equipment. These are just metal, and they snap on to that magnet. All right, let's connect our microphone. I'm going to use the Shure SM7DB, so I'll attach the 5/8 inch adapter, screw it on. There we go. I can then position the mic up, down, sideways, really however I want with that ball head. You also have a full 360 degrees of rotation with both arms, although keep in mind that once you have a cable in the channel, then you won't have full 360 degree swivel for that top arm because of course it would pinch the cable. But you could always remove the cable from the channel, swivel it wherever you want, and then put the cable back in the channel. You can mount this mic arm anywhere you want on your desk, but because it's a low profile mic arm, you can also mount it underneath your monitors while maintaining a clear view of your screen, which is something you can't always do with mic arms that come, from up to down. Okay, so let's connect the XLR cable to our mic, then pull off this cover and place the cable in the channel. Pop the cover back on, which again is held on with magnets. Same thing for underneath. Pop off that cover, hide away that cable so everything looks nice and clean. There we go. Awesome. You can also use these 3-inch mic extenders with this arm. Now these don't come with the arm, but you can buy them on Amazon and other places for $5 to $15, depending on what you get. and then you'll get an extra 3 inches of extension. Now, you don't need these for the SM7B. You can actually get into any position that you want without it. You know, it's just something that I personally like to use for a little bit extra extension, and they're also so cheap that you might as well, you know, have a few laying around your studio. Now, while the Shure SM7B or Shure SM7DB is one of the most popular microphones to use in content creation, streaming, gaming, podcasting, etc., you can pretty much use any microphone with this mic arm. You know, because it can hold mics up to 6.61 pounds, and it has the 1/4 inch, 3/8 inch, and 5/8 inch adapters, you know, that covers pretty much every microphone, you know, except maybe the Oceanway Audio RM1B ribbon mic, which is like 7.5 pounds and also costs $2,600. But my guess is you're probably not using that mic, and it also weighs dramatically more than most mics. So here's a quick list of the weights of some popular microphones.
Oh, the wave mic arm pro, it lifts me high, helps me tell my story, lets my spirit fly. Every twist and turn, every rise and fall, in this quiet room, it hears it all. Late night sessions and morning's first light, it holds my voice steady through the darkest nights. The rustic dreams and heartfelt truths, it's the bridge from me to you.
So you could, of course, use a condenser mic with a shock mount, Shure SM58, Rode Procaster, Rode Broadcaster, Audio-Technica AT2020, even the Elgato Wave DX, which is another great microphone. We're going to have a full review on this mic very soon as well. But you know, it's not just microphones that you can mount to this mic arm. You could also mount Zoom recorders, teleprompters, lights, phones or iPads, even DSLR or mirrorless cameras, you know, to get just the shot and angle that you need, and then easily reposition it whenever you need to. So that is the new, awesome, amazing, stupendous Elgato Wave Mic Arm Pro, your new favorite low-profile mic arm that you can mount anywhere on your desk, including underneath your monitors, completely free movement, however you want, completely 360 degrees of rotation on that ball head for your mic here. Put it literally wherever you want. Get it out of your face or get it in your face while being out of the, out of your line of sight, out of your line of vision. And I cannot say enough about the quality. You know, we're so used to buying things that aren't very high quality today, but this thing is super high quality, man. Good job to Elgato for making such a high quality arm and getting it at a price point that is still affordable, you know, for most people. And this is definitely one that you would want to check out and consider whenever you're looking for your next mic arm. So of course, I'm going to have links in the description below. Also, if you want to get some of those, 3-inch extenders, like I said, they're like $10 for, 4, so 3 or 4. It's always great to have these around. Again, you don't need it for this mic arm. I just personally like to, use them myself, just for a little bit extra extension. And again, I could look at that. Even if you try that with other mic arms, you're going to get sag. It's going to start doing this, and you're going to have to start tightening a joint. With this one here, you can just get your gas spring wherever you want it, and boom, look at that. Just awesome. It may seem like a little thing if you're not used to using mic arms, but those little touches of that quality, the ability to move it wherever you want and it stay there without constant adjustment, it's really a huge thing. All right, but again, I'll have links in the description below for this awesome new mic arm. Definitely check this one out. Again, this is the new, awesome, amazing, stupendous Wave Mic Arm Pro from Elgato.
Mount it just right and swing away. Wave Mic Arm Pro makes your day. Smooth as silk, it moves with grace. No squeaky sounds, no need to chase. Lock it tight or let it fly. Bring that mic up to your eye. Wave mic up to your eye. Wave Mic Arm Pro, top-notch gear. Makes your voice come in real clear. Nobody does it like this here.